moustache. But I find I'm quite willing to overlook the odd blemish in a woman, provided she's got something else to make up for it. Well, that's what we're all here for, isn't it? To help one another out in this life. Then there was Dora, this little bird from Pimlico I was having it off with every Monday and Wednesday when her young man was at his bodybuilding classes. And on top of them, there was always the odd bird that came my way by chance.
Oh, what a lovely baby.
Yeah.
Is it yours?
No, it's my sister's. So why I had to get involved with Gilda, I do not know.
What's that brown round his mouth?
It's that bar of chocolate I gave him.
Oh, Alfie, you shouldn't.
You smell a bit milkified.
Oh, I'm sorry, Alfie. I'll have a wash.
No, I don't mind. It smells mumsy. How long are you going to keep him on the breastfeeding caper?
Oh, as long as I can, Alfie. It's the best thing for him.
You don't want to let yourself get too attached to him, you know.
Well, why shouldn't I? I'm his mother.
And I'm his father, but you've got to be fair. You've got to think of him. What about this rich woman?
What rich woman?
The rich woman you was going to get him adopted to so he'd have a fair chance in life.
I got to think about it. I can't rush into it.
Well, you better make up your mind quick, one way or the other.
Why? Why should I?
Well, because he might get so drawn to you that he'll fret his little heart out when they come to take him away.
Who says they're going to take him away?
Well, that's what you said. That you were going to get him adopted by a rich woman so he wouldn't want for nothing.
That was a long time ago.
You know what you've had, don't you, girl? You've had a change of heart. I can see it in your face.
And what about it? Haven't you ever had one?
Yes, but I've always resisted it. Lying there in hospital feeding him must have brought it on. I could see your face changing every time I went in. Coming over all mumsy it was.
Well, I'm not ashamed of it.
How but you've got to think of him, Gilda. You could never bring him up like this rich woman could. Give him the things she could.
We'll see. I'm going back to work next week.
Yeah, she could really take care of him. Dress him handsome, feed him beautiful.
Who says I can't dress him proper? Look. Look at that lovely shawl and that cot cover and all the things for him in that drawer.
You can't learn him to talk nice, can you? Not like this rich woman could, can you, eh?
I can if I try hard.
Not proper, you can't. Before he can talk proper, he'll be bleeding this and bleeding that and perhaps worse.
I won't let him.
These are dry, you can use them. Anyway, who'll look after him when you go back to the caff working?
I'm not going back to the caff. I'm going working in the brewery. It's better paid.
What, lugging bleeding beer crates about? Now, when will you learn some sense, Gilda? Who will look after him while you're at the brewery?
Oh, a woman called Mrs. Tippett. She's got 4 children of her own, Alfie. And she'll look after him from Monday morning till Friday tea time. And I'll have him all the weekend. I think that's best for him.
And what about me? Do you think I'm going to spend my weekends dodging about under wet nappies?
You won't leave us, Alfie, not now.
I'll have to think about it.
Please. I won't ever ask you for anything, not a farthing, but don't leave us now. If you do,
No, don't talk like that. I haven't said I'll leave you, have I? I just felt I had to speak up because I don't think you're doing right by that kid.
But I will, Alfie. I'll look after him straight up. I'll never neglect him, never.
I'm only telling you the truth as I see it.
You won't leave us, will you? Oh, promise me, Alfie, promise.
Let go. Don't rackle my sleeve. What do you think I am? I ain't a savage, you know. I ain't gonna scamper.
Oh.
But don't you start off crying either. Otherwise, I'll belt you one for sure. I don't feel up to it. Don't jump up to him at once. It don't do. You'll grow more and more attached to one another. He won't even go to this Mrs. Tippett. Here, mate. It's enough of that now. I'll give you something to cry for. Come on now. Yeah, you see, all you need is a father's voice. Don't forget, he's got a hard life in front of him, so you don't want to give him any wrong impression from the start. Now, about this little kid of mine. Well, he turns out to be a real quick 'un. And he don't half love it when I play games with him. Never wants his mother. Always asked him for his father. Very soon, I find I'm getting quite attached to him. Know what I mean? Now, that's something I always guard against. Because sooner or later, that's going to bring you some pain. So if a bird ain't got you one way, she's got you another. That's the trouble, isn't it? Once you get a kid in your life, it ain't your bleeding own. Look at the things you have to do.
Next, please.
Well, you can't be too careful. Not with hereditary.
No smoking, please.
Queer job for a bird, isn't it? Photographing people's insides.
Chin on the top, please. Hands on hips. Shoulders forward.
What do you think I am, a bleeding contortionist? Nice hands, though. Firm but gentle. Know what I mean? I wouldn't mind her giving me a...
Hold it.
Next thing, they'll be taking pictures of what you're thinking. There'll be some ex-certificates knocking around then, eh?
Sorry I'm late. There was a traffic jam at Piccadilly.
Oh, it's all right. You're here now.
Yeah, I've brought you some cherries.
Oh, you shouldn't have done.
Well, we never got that rain they promised us.
Doesn't look like it.
You had a hard morning.
The usual.
I don't like you working on that brewery bay. That's no job for a woman.
You get used to it. What's that?
That's that ring I was talking about.
Oh, it's heavy.
22 carat, solid gold. Same as I say that was my mother's.
They don't make rings like that today.
No, they made them to last in the old days.
Can I try it on?
Yeah, go on. No, sorry, but it's bad luck. They say that once you put a wedding ring on, you should never take it off again. I mean, that's what they say, you know. I don't know if there's anything in it.
Humphrey. How would you feel bringing up another man's child?
Have a cherry? You mean little Malcolm? Well, I mean, once we were married, I could only look on him as my own child. I mean to say, I'd try to be, you know, a good father to him, if he'd have me. Here. Look, can I have this? Here, come on, darling. Have a little bit of the lady sandwich. Come on, just a little bit of the lady sandwich. Come on, darling. Don't hurt you. Come on. Just a little bit. Come on. Good boy.
I must go. I should be late for work.
Will you think over what I said to you last Wednesday?
I've been thinking it over.
Now, I'll tell it to you for the very last time, Malcolm. Then you've got to go to bye-byes. Abu Ben Adam, may his tribe increase, awoke one night from a dream of peace and saw within the moonlight in his room, making it rich and like a lily in bloom, an angel writing in a book of gold.
What's an angel?
You know what an angel is, I told you. They're on guard up in heaven all round God. Exceeding peace had made Ben Adam bold.